Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA Grand. And when you talk about these two teams tonight, I think it's fair to expect a barrage of three-point shooting.
Oh, for sure, B.A. That's the usual game plan from both sides. It's going to be raining threes here tonight. And if they're falling, it's going to be a high-scoring affair.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. We've got Jabari Smith. Ivy's out there with Hardy. And it's Ware in at the three. And he'll take a trip to the line for two. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Mexico City shooting their first shots of the night on the charity strike. And that one misses. All right, Brent, let me ask you a very important question. What exactly is Heat culture?
BA, Heat culture is about toughness and competitiveness. And if you step into that building, you better make sure that you're ready to be pushed and push the limits that, as a professional player, not a lot of other teams are willing to go. As soon as they find guys who enjoy that, and I'm not going to say torture, but it's close, those are the kind of guys who make it in Miami.
Here's Matthews. Here's Smooth. The three sends it home from three-point land.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Pass to Smith. Here's Keith from the arc. Buries it from three.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's Smooth to the wing on the left. Another three from Mexico City.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Ware. And here's Ivy. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Keith. Mexico City with a rebound. This, their first chance to take a look at the Heat this season.
They didn't give up a single victory to this team last regular season, which went according to script. The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Pass to Matthews. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Smooth, covered by Smith. The floater, and he gets the bucket. Smooth's got his second basket on the night.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Ivy outside. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Great look, but off the mark.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Here's Betray. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Ivy outside. Here's Hardy. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. And there's the drive. Got a hand on it.
So far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Has to be Trey. Here's Smooth. Collins outside. Here's Smooth. Off target with the 3. Heat trail by 8. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Keith. It's good on the putback. Keith's got 5 points.
It's a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Here's Smooth. And once again, off the mark, Mexico City. Miami's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Ivy. Soft touch off the glass.
Good balance from Ivy. You can tell physical defense does not rattle.
Here's Smooth. Covered by Smith. Collins, no good. For Miami, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. And that one drops.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Mexico City has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Out to the right wing. Pass to Smooth. With some arc. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And close to a quarter of the way into the season now, Grant. How aware are the players of where they are in the season?
You know, BA, you generally are aware of where you are in the year, but you rarely see guys counting games played or anything like that.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at Mexico City, sitting 4th in the conference early on and looking to move into that top tier.
Right now for Mexico City, what's impressive is they've reached much of their potential this year. The big question, though, people are asking is, do they have what it takes to become a front runner?
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they'd hoped they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
This shot by Hardy, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Collins, left side. Just 5 on the clock. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. Betray. Shots blocked. Here's Hardy. Still no points. They set the screen. Ivy passes to Keith. And it's Collins off the drive. And that one is stuffed right through.
So courageous. Taking it right to the defender.
Oh, this dude knows how to finish in traffic. Wow. Here's Hardy. And he lobs it up top. Here's Smooth. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Mexico City.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal, you can get out in transition. You seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Oh, you talk about guys close to 7 feet, and Smith is one of the best from deep.
Pass to Whitehead. Here's Betray. Last game out, 36 points for him. Here's Smooth. Gets the 3 ball to go. Smooth's got 15 points.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Here's Hardy. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Smooth, pass to Matthews. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good.
You have to love how fearless they played. it keeps getting them to the free throw line.
Mexico City making a switch here. George is checked in.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Here's Ware. His last outing, he had 20. Ivy's shot is off. Here's Whitehead. There's a screen. Smooth pass to Betray. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on it.
Pass to Whitehead. Here's Smooth. A shot from the high post. And he drops that one in. 17 points in the game.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Here's Matthews. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Ivy outside. Tries it from the top of the key. It's rebounded by George.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Here's Betray. Tries again, and he lays it in. Betray's got 6 points.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Outside McBride. Lets it go from deep, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
Defense has got to be a little bit better, especially when he's looking to fire from that distance.
George's shot is off.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Roddy. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Launches a three. Smooth grabs the miss. Mexico City leading by 12. Pass to Matthews. Here's Smooth. McBride covers. 1:24 left to play in the first quarter. And he's going for the lob. Stolen by Ivy. Here's Ware. Inside.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Now a timeout called by Mexico City. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
Here's Alvarez. McBride covers. Pass to Matthews. Back to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. George outside. Here's Matthews. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Matthews got 7.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
McBride can't get it to go. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Collins passes to George. Here's Alvarez. Pass to Collins. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And so it's Mexico City in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've got a comfortable lead. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what stands out to you from Mexico City in this one?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable. It was crippling defense.
Setting the floor for the Heat. They've got Hardy. He's out there with Miles McBride, and it's Ware in at the 4 spot. James outside. Let's go with a 3. Rebound Miami. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
You cannot afford to do that when you're in an opponent's building. You got to knock down free throws. That cost 3. Rabbit's foot in the shoe that time. Got lucky because the pick has to be better. It made no impact, but they still got the score.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Here's Whitehead. McBride covers. Blocked. Here's Ware. Pass to McBride. Here's Hardy. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And there's James from the arc. Sinks it from distance. James has got his first 3 points of the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Lays it up and banks it in. Ware's got 7.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
There's a screen. Lets it fly. Smooth shot is good. Smooth's got 19 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
From the wing, Ware, that's good.
But maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Pass to Carr. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Vitre. 3-pointer, no good. Heat trail by 11. McBride passes to Hardy. Here's Ware. Outside McBride for 3. Hardy. And it's Whitehead with a rebound. Mexico City has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Carr. James outside. Here's Whitehead. And a miss there on the triple.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Outside McBride. 6 to shoot. Here's Ware. The 3 is up. Connects from downtown. He's got 5.
Does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter. And he drains the triple.
Here's Ware. He's got 9. Here's Keith. Pass to Ware. 4-3. And it's Whitehead with a rebound.
And the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Here's Carr. Beyond the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Carr's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And the Heat call time here. And now the... they have some time to get a little bit of rest. It's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Smith, he's checked in for Miami. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Miles McBride picks one up. All right, Brent, in an ideal world, if you're team building and you have the ability to build around a type of superstar, what would that look like for you?
Well, BA, the game has changed so much. We see that the most valuable players now, today, are big wings that can handle the physical rigors of both ends of the floor, playing offense and defense, can have the ball in their hands and create advantage every time they touch the ball, whether they're scoring it or making plays for their teammates. But the biggest factor is this guy has to motivate and ingratiate himself to the rest of the team. Those are true high-level championship caliber players.
Here's Smooth, covered by Smith. Smooth shot is good.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Pass to Hardy. Here's Keefe, the 17-footer. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
Man, that is just easy for him out there. At his size, with that kind of touch, that is money.
George, he's checked in for Whitehead. Mexico City leading by 11. Here's Smooth. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
I'm not sure in that game if it was him or Dikembe Mutombo out there, guys. I was just hoping to see one finger wave after one of those 4 blocks.
No, 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 not today.
To the inside. Here's Keefe. It's tipped. James with the ball. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Here's Smooth. The 3-ball. The rebound by Keefe.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Smith passes to Hardy. Back to Smith. Pass to Hardy. Smith outside. Offline with a 3. Mexico City leading by 13. Here's Smooth. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Collins, he's checked in for Mexico City. Matthews comes in for James. And that one misses. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, BA, what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Matthews passes to Smooth. Pass to George. He shoots it. Kicks it out to Collins. George passes to Smooth. 3-pointer. And it's Collins with the 3. Collins has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Hardy. 6 points for him. Here's Keefe. Pass to Hardy to get back on track. On target from range. Hardy's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
And there's a pick. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Heat. And the upcoming schedule for Mexico City. On Wednesday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Friday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago.
And you know, for that matchup with the Bulls, This is one we've all been waiting for. Two of the best teams in the league going at it. And you know whoever wins is going to be viewed as a finals contender.
Mexico City making a switch here. James is checked in. Here's Ivy. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Miami shooting their first free throws of the game.
At the line for the Heat.
That free throw, no good.
Taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Now a timeout called by Mexico City. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for him.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
And so it's Collins who brings up the ball for Mexico City. They led by as many as 18. Pass to Alvarez. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at Miami. Right now, 5th in the division, right in the middle.
I think for the Heat, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
Well, the goal is very defined. They have to have a strong finish to the season and make sure they get home court advantage for at least the first few rounds of the playoffs.
To the middle. Here's Matthews. Tipped. Ivy passes to McBride. Back to Ivy. And Collins with the big block.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Matthews. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Pass to Alvarez. The teardrop. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Ivy outside. Mexico City with a rebound.
I mean, I don't know. Does he look a couple steps slow today? He needs to shake that off and get into the zone and get on the scoreboard.
Shot is good by Alvarez.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Smith against George. Count that one. Smith's got 5 points.
Nice touch from the interior. Smith Jr. knows how to capitalize from this area.
And it's Collins off the drive. Misses from short range.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for him.
Here's Robbie. No points so far. Stolen by Collins. Alvarez, the pass to George. For 3, Collins. Miami grabs the miss. Ware's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Robbie. Oh, there's the alley. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Mexico City leading by 16. Collins outside. Pass to Matthews. There's the triple. No good. 3 for 6 shooting in this game. Now McBride. Here's Ware. The 3-pointer off the mark. And it's Collins off the drive. The layup off target. And so it's Mexico City in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half.
Hello, everybody.
We knew they wanted a track meet, and man, they got it. What a pace they've set.
Very hard to beat them at their own game. Okay, guys, now let's see what the fans are buzzing about over on social media. You're gonna love this one from 2K Hoops. Hooray! Who's the GOAT? And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Heat trail by 16. They've got James, and it's Carr in at the small forward position. Here's Ware. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Miami shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And here's Mexico City now. They led by as many as 18, setting the floor for Miami. They've got Jaden Ivey. He's out there with Hardy, and it's Ware in at small forward. He buries it from three. James has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Pass to Smith. Can't nail the jumper. Mexico City leading by 16. Now James. Here's Smooth. Covered by Smith.
Miami foul. Keith. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And he drops the first.
Two shots.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Heat trail by 17. Ware. Back to Ivy. From downtown. Offensive board. And here's Smith. Ivy outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes the three. Counted from distance. Ivy's got 5 points.
Boy, if Ivy starts making these kind of shots, there's really not much you can do to stop Jaden.
Floats one up, and the layup is up and in.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
With the 10-footer, and he hits the jumper for 2. He's got 7.
Ivy using that mid-range well.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Mexico City. It's a 14-point game. Smooth, pass to Betray. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Here's Hardy. 9 points in the game. Picked by Smith. And here's Ivy from the arc. And the Heat, another 3.
After not having a 3 during the first half, he's made 2 now the second half, and he looks hungry for more.
Pass to Smooth. Down low. Here's B-Train. Yep, that one's good.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Ivy outside. Here's Hardy. And he's going for the oop here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, the NBA draft is now split over 2 days. Commissioner Adam Silver said second-round picks have become increasingly important, and this allows teams more time between those picks, as well as a chance to reassess after the first round. Also, given the level of interest, it merited primetime coverage and exposure.
All right, Allie, thank you. It's been a hit.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Three-pointer. Mexico City with a rebound. Smooth's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's James, and he drains the quick shot. James has got 8.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to the second half. They've been perfect from the field so far.
Smith with a screen on James. Here's Hardy. Check by James. Here's Ware. And again, no good by Miami. Mexico City leading by 20. Here's Carr. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Has to be Trey. Now, here is James. Here's Smooth. The rebound by Keith. Keith's got 5 rebounds tonight. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Hardy. He's got 9. Here's Keith. Here's Hardy. From deep three-point land. Mexico City with a rebound. Smooth's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Whitehead. Here's B-Train. Covered by Smith. Here's B-Train. Doesn't go that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Here's Hardy. Here's Ware. He's got 12. Smith finds Ivy. Right wing. Here's Keith. And he banks in the layup. He's got 10.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy cane.
Now a timeout called by Mexico City. And a check on the league leaders now with the top shooting teams over the previous 10.
Well, lately their offense has been completely in sync. Guys are accepting their roles and playing unselfish basketball. That's helped them hit a high percentage of those opportunities.
Whitehead can't get it to go. Heat trail by 18. Here's Ware. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul,
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Mexico City.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances.
That one goes. Count it. Smooth's got 7 points for the quarter.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Keith's shot is good.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Mexico City leading by 16. Has to B-Train. From 13. Count it. B-Train's got 13 now. For Miami, they've gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Here's Ware. Smith with a screen on Collins. Here's Ware. Collins with the rebound.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
To the paint. B-Train. The rebound by Keith. Keith's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Throws it up high. It's stolen. And here's Collins for 3. Smith with the rebound. Heat trail by 18. They set the pick, and looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
George, he's checked in for Mexico City. And the Heat making a change here. Mexico City has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Smooth.
Get up to throw down.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? And how about our AT&T 5G slam can? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Has to Ware. And down it goes. 2 points. 16 points for him.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Here's Smooth. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Time called here. The Heat decide to talk it over.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
The home team on D. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Unloads from 13. Off the left rim and out. Mexico City shooting around 53%. A nice number. Matthews passes to George. Pass to Matthews. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Roddy. Heat trail by 20. Here's Ware. Ivy outside. Clock at 6. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Good things are going to happen when Jaden Ivey decides to be aggressive.
Miami shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. Good on the second one. Mexico City leading by 19. Collins outside. Jacks up a three. Drains the triple. Collins has got 6 points.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Back to McBride. The three is up. Hits the trifecta.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Takes a three. Knocks down the long J. He's got 12.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Has to Ware. They set the pick. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
And you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Back to Collins. He shoots. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Collins has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Miami has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the 3rd quarter. Has to Ware. Back to Ivy. Driving in. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, the attacking mindset there from Ivy. Good job at getting at the defense and compromising it.
They've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a must. He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
And here's Collins for 3. Miami grabs the miss.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Here's McBride. Misses the 3. Mexico City leading by 21. Pass to Matthews. Matthews passes to Collins. It's rebounded by Roddy.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
And here's McBride. Collins defending. There's 42 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's the pick. That won't go either for Collins.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Ivy, right side. Shot clock at 5. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Ivy's got 14 points for the game. Here's Collins. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, he's grabbed the tea and the blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
And so it's Mexico City. They're feeling great. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's Always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got James, and it's Carr in at the 3 spot. Here's where. As we know, Brent, experiencing some team drama is not an uncommon experience in the NBA.
Man, BA, as years went on and playing 7, 8, 9 seasons in the league, you almost started to invite some of that drama into the locker room. It's really a character builder, and it shows you that you care about what it is that you're doing. So the drama are always great lessons for how strong your team is going to be.
Here's B-Trey. 5 on the clock. Pass to Whitehead. From about 16, jump shot is good.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here's where. Outside McBride. Here's Hardy. Check by James. Smith with a screen on James. Smith outside. And the Heat, another 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Mexico City leading by 17. James outside. Pass to Smooth. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. And the shot goes. Smooth's got 39.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Smith with a screen on James. Here's Hardy. And he makes it on the layup.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
There's a screen. Here's Smooth. That 3's off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And it's Ware missing.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
James inside. To the right side. Here's Smooth. Hardy grabs the board. Hardy's got 4 rebounds now. Smith with a screen on James. Here's Hardy. Check by James. Hardy, the pass to Keefe. Here's McBride. 3-pointer off the mark.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
James outside. Pass to Smooth. Banked it in off the glass. Smooth's got 41. Oh, no. He may have gotten injured right there. Man, he's in a lot of pain.
And hopefully it's not as bad as it looks. That would be a big blow for them.
Well, looking at his face right there, you can tell he's in a lot of pain, and there's a lot of trepidation right now on that team's sideline.
Ivy's checked in for McBride. And here's Ivy. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Inside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
At the line for the Heat.
The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
Hits both from the stripe. Here's Alvarez. Pass to Whitehead. This one for 3. Pure from 3-point range.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Here's Hardy. Well, Brent, you've won championships, but you've also been on some bad teams. What's that experience like?
Well, B.A., very kind of you to remind me of that, although therapy has paid off, so I'm going to just when you are experiencing seasons that aren't going as successful as the team would like it to go, there's a point of pride in the game and the way that you approach it. You can't separate yourself from your teammates. You got to dig in and show that you have the mettle to go out there and still compete.
Collins finds George over to the wing, and here's Collins. Here's Matthews to the inside. Here's Ivy, battles through traffic and lays it in.
That's a nimble move from Ivy around the defender and able to work.
They set a pick for three. Collins. The rebound by Keefe. Keefe's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Ware. Pass to Hardy. Shot clock at 6. From deep. And it's Ware missing.
But if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Heat trail by 16. And there's the lob. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Ivy.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
For Mexico City, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Pass to Collins. Out to the right wing. Here's Matthews. And once again, off the mark, Mexico City. Ivy outside. Here's Ware. Lets it go from 14. Jump shot is good that time. Ware's got 13 in the second half. Mexico City leading by 14. Here's Alvarez. Rebound Miami. Keefe's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Now here's Ivy. Smith with a screen on Collins. Pass to Smith for 3. Mexico City with a rebound. Down low. Here's Matthews. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Matthews got his first points in this one.
Nice work around the rim, taking it up with confidence.
Ivy, left side. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Jaden Ivey is just so explosive as a guard, so exciting to watch.
That free throw misses. And the second free throw is good. And so it's Collins who brings up the ball for Mexico City. The lead is 15. Has to be Trey from outside the arc. And Ivy pulls it down. Miami has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Here's Hardy. Back to Ivy. Smith with a screen on Collins. And here's Ivy from the arc. Fires in the triple. Ivy's got 20 points.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
Pass to Matthews. And a two-handed jam.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
The officials were right on top of that.
First free throw is good.
Shooting for Miami.
Good on both.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
And there's the screen from behind the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
All right, time for an injury report.
thanks. I just talked with Mexico City's head athletic trainer. I was told it's a knee sprain. Not great news by any stretch, but luckily it wasn't anything major. And to have an injury like this so early on in the season isn't easy, but they're confident that they'll be fine while they wait for him to come back. They certainly have a next man up mentality, guys.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him, and now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Showing more patience this half. His shot selection has improved, and his field goal percentage is rising.
Smith with a screen on Collins. A nice shot by Smith.
Great use of the bounce pass. Thumbs down on that one. Tough to defend against.
George outside. To the wing, right side. Here's Betray. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Ivy with the ball. Pass to Smith. Here's Hardy. Fires the 3. Betray clears it away. Now Collins. Here's Matthews. Ivy defends.
2 minutes remaining.
Clock at 6. Here's the 3. They get the rebound. Betray. And terrific work on the offensive. Glass as he picks up the deuce.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Ivy passes to Keith. It's deflected. They get it back. And here's Collins. A minute 29 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Betray. Back to Collins. George for 3. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Hardy. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the strike. Here's James. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Sims. Launches it. Rebound Miami. Here's Keith. Here's Ware. To the left wing. For 3, Smith. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
3 points.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the fourth. Now, here is James. Here's Alvarez. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And James has got the ball here for Mexico City. 22 was their biggest lead. So Mexico Mexico City wins it. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too. And that'll do it.